ranked wrestler in the country at 125 pounds. His opponent, though, not who he expected. Chet Strickenberger, the 7th ranked wrestler in the country at 125. A late scratch for West Virginia. It's Louis Gill on the mat instead.
Yeah, we were expecting Strickenberger. He got a late notice that he wasn't going to be wrestling, which would have been his 4th matchup with Terukina, who was previously with Iowa State in the Big 12 as well. Louis Gill's out here in his freshman season. It'll be a tough test for him tonight against Terukina.
Not Gill's first time in this building. He's a transfer from North Carolina State. Pat Papalizio's program, which last year won in this very arena. In his redshirt season last year over in Raleigh, Gill was 14-3. Mostly wrestling in individual tournaments.
With a couple weeks since their last competition for UNC, you know, you had to imagine Terukina was looking forward to that rematch against Strickenberger. Hopefully he gets to his offense quick here, even though his whole game plan this week was preparing for Strickenberger.
We did see Strickenberger warm up.
And weighed in as well.
Tried to test himself against Gill, going through some holds, some shots, but did not feel good enough to wrestle.
For a headlock opportunity for Terukina. Looked like he was almost able to collect the leg for a cradle. As Louis Gill with a good first minute and a half of this match. He has to be optimistic going into the rest of this match here.
Terukina known as a fast high flyer from the outside, and there he is, wrapping around, trying to dump Gill.
We saw a little bit of that speed now. Gill found himself in on a leg here. He's going to look to either build up or transition to a crackdown position. But good heavy hips from Terukina here. Gill's building up. Transition to the single on the feet. And a big trip for Gill. He'll get the first takedown of the match. A different opponent at 125, but the same result for West Virginia as it's been all season.
Strickenberger won the Cliff Keen individual title at 125. He beat Terukina twice over the past 2 years. Gill today taking some of those notes.
Yeah, excellent job of coming up to his feet with the leg and found a trip for himself and was able to get Terukina on the mat, on his butt for the finish, but a good quick escape for Terukina. He's going to keep himself in this match.
On the board for Terukina after the 3-point takedown for Gill. If you're Kyson Terukina, how difficult is it to make those adjustments on the fly after you've seen plenty of Strickenberger tape?
Yeah, it can be difficult, especially when you've been preparing for a while for one opponent. And I know they have a big history with 3 matches previously, so there could have been a lot of adjustments and preparation that goes into that match. But you're going to have to make some quick adjustments as they head into the second period.
Terukina's choice to start the second. Of course, the top dog at 125 is Vincent Robinson, reigning champ, and there are plenty of challengers, Kyson Terukina included.
Yeah, the ACC is loaded. Eddie Ventruska and Vincent Robinson have some history. They've gone back and forth. Top loaded ACC and deep as well. Another quick escape for Terukina. Makes it a 3-2 match. He's known for those quick leg attacks. Was able to get in on a shot of his own in the first period, but good counter offense by Gill.
You saw Gill look over at referee Leo Collins there. Thought Terukina had a piece of the headgear.
Good pressure by Terukina, keeping his butt in the center of the match, keeping Gill on the edge. Got to use that pressure to find either a shot or a snap.
Gill's got to keep on wrestling here.
talking to Coach Flynn earlier in the week, he said he wanted to see more points. Thought his team's been doing great on defensively and just wanted to see his wrestlers score a little bit more early and often. So good job by Gill in the first. Want to see him keep continuing to score and finish the match strong. Terukina's got that elbow control. That's why he found the leg on in the first period. And on the second, really close to the takedown here. He just needed to flip his hips over.
Gill using that length to at least get a piece of Terukina's right leg. No control yet, even though Carolina's bench is calling for the three-point takedown.
He's still locked throughout the leg. But with his momentum stopped, they're going to get the takedown to Terukina there. As he'll go ahead, 5-3. It's a big last 20 seconds of the second period. As you need a big ride for Terukina.
Roll Gill over, or will he just ride him out?
Terukina going for a late half.
Tyson Terukina ahead after his takedown in the second. Took a little while, but eventually he got the three-pointer.
Terukina found a sweep single, transitioned into a double, finished on the mat. That was smooth takedown in a strong second period for Terukina.
Last year of collegiate wrestling for Tyson Terukina. Great career at Iowa State. He saw plenty of Mountaineers throughout his time, but never got a Big 12 championship. Qualified for NCAAs 3 times with the Hawkeyes.
Some good transition wrestling on top by Terukina. Gill's gonna have to put more than one move together here to get out from bottom. UNC coach is yelling for the suck back. Terukina looking for it, but not able to get it. As he remains on top of Gill here in the third.
Building up that riding time. If he gets to a minute, he can secure an extra point.
A good ride developing for Terukina here in the third. Still an escape and takedown would tie this match, even with the riding time point. Gill set, looks ready to explode. But we see a strong first move by Terukina.
Bit of misdirection. Terukina looks mighty comfortable. Riding time almost squarely in his favor.
He's got a strong crossface. He's been riding really tough here in the third period. Making it really hard for Gill to advance the position and even get to his feet.
Gill had the early offense, but you see here, he's facing a wrestler with answers for almost every counter.
Yeah, Terukina just seems to be one step ahead in all these actions. There's 10 seconds left. It's a 3-point match. UNC is going to look to take this one.
West Virginia threw a late changeup at Tyson Terukina, but the grad student not phased. He gets a win over a Big 12 opponent, even though it might not have been the wrestler he was expecting. A 6-3 decision over Louis Gill. Strong start for the Tar Heels.
Yeah, Terukina didn't get who he